Hello, everybody. This is Parrish Alford with the Daily Journal, talking a little Ole Miss basketball this morning with assistant coach Todd Abernethy. Todd, we're glad to have you, man. How are you?
I'm doing well, doing well. It's a great time to be a Rebel. It was a great weekend for every Ole Miss sport. So it's fun coming to work today after a great weekend.
Well, Todd, I really want to talk with you about your sport in just a second, but since you opened up with that, just tell me, the football team beats Mississippi State. How does that impact the rest of campus and the joy you're feeling right now and just, the spring in people's step? I mean, what impact does winning that game have?
It's huge. The whole football season's been so special. I think it's brought the whole community together, the whole Ole Miss family together. I know our basketball players, every chance we get, our whole team's watching the game and supporting the football team, and so it's really been an inspiration watching them on Saturday, especially with all the adversity that they'd been through this whole year. It was so fun to see them finish strong and just play the way that they're capable despite all the adversity. So it's really affected us. I know we were able to watch it because our game was at 8 o'clock on Saturday night. So we got to watch the game in the hotel, and then on our bus ride over is when the game finished. So it was great to see, and I think them winning gave us some momentum into the championship game.
Well, Todd, let's talk about two wins in Creighton, two wins in Niceville, Florida, one over number 23 Creighton, and then one against Cincinnati that always has talent and a good basketball program. I'll be honest with you, going into these games, I thought, well, this is a chance for these guys to struggle because I had seen Ole Miss not put up a lot of points, not a lot of fluency on offense, some inconsistency there. Andy Kennedy and you guys had talked about how you felt about the way this team was defending at a high level. It looks like that carried over, and like you guys started hitting some big shots too.
It did. We're trying to see if we can bring the goals back home from Florida because they had some soft rims. The thing is we kept telling our guys, trust the process, trust the work that you've put in, and the first few games had not shown what we have seen from the guys. So our biggest thing for our players was to relax, to trust your shot, and this weekend everything came together, and we're proud of our guys for fighting through. And obviously the season didn't start the way we would have liked and hoped, but the great thing about our guys that we saw is just the resolve and their character. We fought through, and it feels good to see things coming together.
Now, one in particular, so many newcomers on this team playing key roles, but I know y'all had expected more offense than you were getting early from Stefan Moody. Then he goes for more than 20 in the championship game. What's the difference? What was the difference in him there and his start in some home games?
Man, it's hard. Imagine having to be the replacement to Marshall Henderson. That's a big thing for anybody. So with him, I think the biggest thing for him is just to be himself. And we believe in him, and we've seen what he can do. And I think, and we all know in sports, it's mental. The mental side of sports is really, really important. So for him, it was all about getting settled in, getting comfortable, and when he's confident, he can do some amazing things. So it was great to see him put it all together and show what he's capable of doing. I think he wasn't pressing as much. He was more relaxed and kind of let the game come to him.
Well, it looks like, just judging from the box score, that Ladarius White, I know y'all call him Snoop. I'm going to stick with Ladarius. Does he answer to Ladarius, or is it only Snoop? You
We
know,
only call him Snoop.
yeah,
So you can
I
call
know
him.
he's. You know, when he got to campus, there was another Snoop that was getting a lot of attention, and maybe we can revert now and just call him Snoop since he's by himself. Listen, it looks like there's more consistency from him offensively. And you talked about Moody not pressing and able to hit some shots. I mean, what differences are you seeing in Snoop White?
Man, I'm so proud of Snoop. I think he's grown so much, mentally as I'm talking about it. He's mentally in a great place, and in the past, and obviously this is my first year here as a coach. So, but what I've heard from him is if he had a bad start in the past, he would be done for the game, and that's totally different this year. For example, in our first game against Creighton, he came out in the first half and made a few mistakes, missed some shots, and he bounced back in the second half, had 16 out of his 18 points in the second half, and really carried us down the stretch. So Snoop has grown up a lot, and he's embracing the role, coming off the bench to score, to attack, and he has shown that he is a big threat offensively, but also defensively. He's slimmed down. He's 205 this year, and he's long, so he's using his length, and I think just with his weight right now, he's feeling really good. He's in great shape.
What are you guys seeing out of the post-grad transfers? Terrence Smith, MJ Rhett, are they where you expected them to be at this point? Do you feel like they could produce a little more? Are you happy with what you're seeing? What about those guys?
We're happy with them. We're happy with them. MJ Rhett's been starting, and he's finding his 15-foot jump shot is money, honestly. So that we're excited about that. He brings toughness, but the thing, all of our bigs have been playing really well, and we've been playing four bigs, so we're not totally dependent upon one guy like MJ. So he's been great. Terrence Smith has been great. Obviously, both of them, they're going to get more and more comfortable. And the thing about our team, and we tell our guys, is you have to stay ready because we're deep. So one night it could be Snoop's night. One night it could be Jarvis's night. But also Terrence Smith, we feel like he's going to win games for us because he's consistent and he's stable. So we're telling all of our guys, hey, stay ready, and you never know when your time's going to come.
What has enabled this team to defend so well early this season?
I think we're athletic. We first of all, everybody's bought into our defense. We have a couple different defenses, so that's a great thing. We've really worked hard all year, since practice started, of knowing different defenses that we're in. And against Cincinnati, we started the game in man-to-man, and then we went to our 1-3-1 and used the 2-3 zone as well, and it totally threw them out of rhythm. And so we also, the second half, started man-to-man, and then we went to that zone and we took the game from them. So I think our guys are seeing that us switching up defenses really helps, and we have length, and really when guys buy into what you're doing, that makes all the difference in the world.
What do you guys know about TCU coming up Thursday?
TCU is going to be good. They're 7-0. They went 0-18 last year in the Big 12. So you look at the numbers and from last season and think they're not going to be very good. But I'm actually scouting. I'm the scout for this game, so I've watched a lot of TCU the past couple days. They are the biggest difference from last season and this season is they're healthy. They have a lot of guys that are healthy. Their point guard he was averaging before this weekend around 15 points and 4 assists. They just beat Mississippi State in the championship game, and in the Thanksgiving tournament that they were in. So they're going to be good. They have good bigs. They're a really high IQ team. So we're excited. You know, we're glad we did well against some good high quality teams this weekend, and we're excited. We need some fans though. Honestly, makes a huge difference having the Tad Pad rocking and people coming out.
Well, maybe you guys will get some fans out for that game, Todd. I know a lot of people are excited about the success y'all had in Niceville, Florida, down there. We were talking a little bit off air. Did you get to spend much time at the beach? A little bit, I think, huh?
We did. You know, it was about 55 degrees, so it wasn't super warm. None of our guys got tans, but we were able to go on the championship day. We usually go and shoot around, you know, before, like, early, probably around noon. But since we just had a really tough game the night before, we decided not to shoot around. So we wanted the guys to get some fresh air. So we all went out to the beach, took a bunch of pictures, and wish we could replicate that every game, because we you know, we played well that night. But it was a beautiful setting, and we had a great time.
Well, Todd, thanks for being with us. Maybe to replicate that, you guys could take the team out to Sardis Lake before the game.
That's right. That's right. It's a great idea.
Hey, thanks a lot. We'll catch up with you later.
All right, Paris. Thank you.